What kind of world becomes so evil that God decides to wash it away? This is the story of the greatest storm in human history and the family who survived it. Long after humanity left Eden, the earth began to fill with people. Families grew into tribes. Tribes became settlements. Fields were planted. Animals were raised. Children played in dusty streets between mud brick homes. Civilization was slowly beginning, but something darker was also growing beneath the surface. Human hearts were changing. Greed replaced gratitude. Violence replaced kindness. And the world that once began in innocence was slowly becoming something else entirely, something dangerous. But the scriptures reveal something chilling. God saw that the wickedness of humanity had grown great upon the earth. Violence spread through villages. Powerful men oppressed the weak. Lies became common, and generation after generation drifted further away from the Creator. The earth was no longer filled with peace. It was filled with corruption, and heaven was watching. Yet in the middle of a corrupt world, one man stood apart. His name was Noah. Noah lived differently. He honored God. He treated others with justice. While the world chased power and violence, Noah chose righteousness. And because of that, God chose him. Then one day, God spoke to Noah. The message was terrifying. The earth would be judged. A flood was coming. Waters would rise until the entire world was covered. Everything that breathed would perish. But Noah and his family would be spared, if he built an ark. God gave Noah detailed instructions. The ark would be enormous, longer than a football field, 3 massive decks, rooms for animals, a single door, 1 window above. It would be the largest structure the world had ever seen, and Noah began building. Years passed. The ark grew larger, but the sky remained clear. People laughed at Noah. They mocked him. They called him foolish. But Noah never stopped building. Faith does not depend on public approval, only obedience. Then something remarkable happened. Animals began arriving, pairs of them, from forests, deserts, and mountains. Birds filled the sky. Creatures walked across the plains. Something unseen was guiding them. The ark was filling. Noah entered the ark, his wife, his sons, and their wives, 8 people in total. The animals were inside. Then something incredible happened. God himself shut the door. At first, only a few drops of rain. Then more. Then the sky opened. Rain poured endlessly. The fountains of the deep burst open beneath the earth. Water rose higher and higher. Villages disappeared. Mountains vanished. Only the ark remained, floating above the world. After 40 days, the rain stopped. Slowly, the waters began to fall. Months passed, until finally the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat. The storm had ended. Noah stepped on to dry land. The animals followed. The world had been washed clean. And God made a promise. Never again would a flood destroy the earth. The sign of that promise appeared in the sky, a rainbow, a reminder of both judgment and mercy. The story of Noah is not only about a flood, it is about a choice. In a world filled with corruption, one man chose obedience. One family chose faith, and because of that, human history continued. But the same question remains today. If you lived in Noah's time, would you have listened? Would you have believed? Or would you have laughed like the crowd? Because sometimes the difference between survival and destruction is simply the courage to trust God.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more animated Bible mysteries every week.